When you were a child, what caused you to be interested in art?
Just, I don't know, back then, when I was in elementary school, I just always looked at the drawings in the hallway that higher grades have done, and it just, it kind of amazed me and stuff. And I've always wanted, to do the same thing, and just come up with designs that they did. And, like I said, I admit, my first drawing wasn't, all that. I was just a first grader. Which really is when I started, first grade and stuff. But, some of the teachers, they looked at it and different. It was pretty amazed, for first grader to different what, how I draw things and stuff. And they always told me, hey, this might be something, you can keep up with, and do, for a career one day. So, I kind of took their opinion about it and just, kind of kept on with it type thing. And just over, years and years, I just practiced to draw new things and draw it better and, straighten out the lines. And like I said, back then, the lines weren't as straight, just like a little kid would draw them. Now I'm starting, I'm learning more each drawing I do. It's just, it's kind of just like a little, I don't know, it's different stages I'm going through. And I don't know, everybody always told me that's one of my talents that I just should stick with, really. So that's what I've been doing ever since till now. And so when people always told me, what you always wanted to do as as your careers like that. And I just always love cities. If you notice, all my drawings I've done are all cityscapes, skyscrapers, just everything. It's just something about it amazes me. And I don't know, I've always wanted to be a part of an architect. I want to design something, drive down the street and tell everybody that I designed that on a piece of paper, and it brought it to life. And that's always been my dream since, point A. And what?
What were the first types of things that you drew?
First thing I've ever drawn was a car. Really big in cars and stuff, and that's one thing I've always was interested in, trying to create a newer model of a car, that I loved and stuff, right? And I just, wanted to try to design my own, and same thing with, the buildings, be able to tell everybody that I designed that. And just, I've always wanted to be a part, of just being able to design and stuff. And another thing that got me, wanting to draw is just, how my first drawing, how much it amazed everybody. I like that, how people was just amazed. I like seeing people's reactions to my drawings. It makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Makes me feel like I got a chance in life. Of success. And just being able to live comfortably. With this, talent, God-given talent that I've had.
Was drawing always easy for you, or did you have to practice a lot to make it good?
Drawing, for some reason, was kind of easy. It does kind of run in the family. Like my dad, when he was in school, he always doodle on a piece of paper, just any paper you can find. Just he just draw up anything that he'll look at something and then boom, just draw it just like that as you see on the picture he looked at. And my mom, she did it a little bit, but she didn't follow through with it. She didn't, she just did it for fun, but she never thought she could go far with it and stuff. But art, it came easy to me. And that's one of the things that my teachers, when I was in high school, not high school, but elementary, is, how good I did things. You know how I put so much detail into it that all the other kids didn't. That's one of the things that just really amazed them. When this one want me to do more drawings for them to keep and collect. They want to see what other stuff I can come up with. And each time I try, think of something, new and better, for me to do each time. That's always been my goal. Do this. And I always try to find another way to make it even better than what I just did just now on a piece of paper.
Did school have an impact on your art?
School had a really impact on my art. They always asking their friend, Corey, what you gonna do next? Everybody was always curious. What else go do next? What idea I was gonna come across. It was always it was like to them waiting for a new movie to come out. It's just it made me feel good about it too and stuff. Like I had my own fans type thing. And my teachers, they always same thing with them. They always question me and stuff and ask me if I could change it up a little bit by doing even more than what I do now. Just put it up another level. Which that's what made me think harder and stuff and kind of curious. Can I? So, which I did. And just my art just come a long way and stuff. And people who I went to school with, they just they made me even want to draw more and more and come up with more ideas because I just love their face expressions when they just look at it when it's finished. And even me, sometimes I'm amazed that, wow, I did this. It blows my mind away that that I've done these creations. And it's like sometimes I don't know how I even did it.
Did you enjoy your art teachers, and did they help develop your art over the years?
Yes, they did. Yes, I did love my art teachers. They always, it was like my best friend. They always, talk to me, about ideas and stuff. And some of them, they gave me ideas, from, their teaching, skills. They try, tell me, friend, Corey, do something, bigger. Do something you haven't done before and stuff. And of course, I took that challenge and stuff, and of going bigger, which I never painted for it. And he asked me, do something with paint. Start small, and work yourself up. And so I painted a picture, and he said he liked it. And he asked me to do it bigger. I said, okay, all right, and stuff. And I got a big poster board and stuff, and just try to do my best to create, think of what to do with this big poster, because I never worked this big before, and I just, sure enough, I came up with amazing, this outstanding picture that blew everybody's minds in the class. It just, it shocked them with just how detailed it was, and even with me, I was just wow. So yeah, my art teachers really did, kind of encouraged me to do more and do better, because they knew I had it in me. It just, I wasn't doing, different things. I was always doing the same thing. And ever since he told me, to do something I haven't done before, to do bigger, my art's changed, a lot since back then. And it just, I can't believe that, it's come this way, and so I do think my teachers from, telling me, to change up a little bit, because if it wasn't for them, I'd probably be just doing the same thing over and over again. I probably won't get that much excitement as I do normally from other people.
Did social interaction affect your arts, such as girls? Did you do art for girls in specific, or
Well, like I said, yeah, girls, did like my drawings like that. They always, ask me, hey, draw me a picture and stuff for me, which, okay. And, which I did. I've always drawn, pictures for people. People always come up to me, hey, can you draw me this and like that, man, buddy, Sure, And as I draw, I sign it, give it to them and stuff. But I didn't draw just, to get girls or anything. I just, was kind of just doing my own thing, my little hobby I like to do. Just sit down, use all my free time up and just draw, my own world, my designs, my ideas from my head, from my mind onto paper, so everybody else can see what I see. But it wasn't for to get make people like, oh my gosh, I wasn't showing off. It's just that's them. I just I like the feeling. I like the feeling that everybody is amazed, but I don't do it for people, amazement and shock, and I just pretty much just kind of just do it for fun, actually, really. I'm not hoping to get, famous, like this, like I said, it'd be nice, but I'm not looking to be famous for it and stuff. I just do it, when I'm bored or just, interested in doing it or just for fun.
how has your family supported your art over the years?
Over the years, my mom, she always also was interested in my drawings. The first time I saw her, even drawing, she always, take them and, show my family and friends and stuff. Just, have people see them and see, how much her son is, talented. And, they also, told me, let me know when there's art, tournaments going on around town and stuff to enter them and stuff, and which I do, thank them for that. Because without them, telling me, I would never know, because I don't go around, frame, I don't see stuff. So they always, they're the main ones I do thank for, make me, draw, because they do encourage me to draw more and stuff, and they are the ones that told me, keep it up, because I could do this for a career.
Where is your art going to take you in the future?
Well, like I said, I've been, always, people always ask me, what I want to do with it. And for ever since middle school, I've always told them the same, answer. I want to do something with graphic design. I want to take my art skills and design buildings. Because, something with buildings, it just, I'm very interested. I love cities and just the way they look, and I want to be able to design something like that. It's just always been my dream that I've always, die of doing. And, like I said, I built models of towns and just done all kind of stuff. And sometimes I feel like I'm already doing my dream, and that's what I wanted to go, to college for. It's just to be able, to make that dream, 100%, come true instead of imagining it. I just want to be able, just see my creations be built instead of looking at them all the time on a piece of paper. I want to see them in real life. I want to see them being used, being, just where everybody can see them. Just, and everything, when I was a young kid, my dream was always, design the tallest building in the world. Just, and have my name brought up that, I'm the one that designed that. I'm the one that came with the idea, the looks, everything, landscape, just everything a building needs. I'm the one that created. It's just always been my number one dream and stuff that, when everybody asks me, that's what I tell them. And they always tell me, well, you're good enough for it. And when they say that, it makes me feel like, I have a chance. And it makes me feel good about myself, right? And I'm hoping that, I do succeed, in the future of doing what I've always wanted to do. And just, kind of just let it see how it goes.
Where do you plan to live in when you're going to be doing this?
Well, some people have asked me that, and one of the things I thought of is, a beach area, like say Myrtle Beach, that's in Florida. And the reason why that, because a lot of hotels and condos are being built, because those are big tourist attractions. And I figure, there's going to be a lot of architect, being used down there to design more hotels, more homes, more beach houses, this, everything, down there, because, like I said, every day something's being built. And I figured that's one of my best, chance, of getting somewhere down there, or just anywhere in the beach. California, it don't matter. I just want, and besides, I do like, the area. I love being by the beach, seeing the water, and the wonderful weather. But that's one of the reasons why I like to move in those areas, because I see there's going to be more buildings being built than, say, here in Kentucky or Ohio. I mean, yes, we are a tourist attraction, but not as much as like the places that I already brought up, Florida, South Carolina, every one of them. More hotels are going to be being built up, and taller ones too. So that's where I wanted to be.
Last question, how do you feel when you are drawing?
I feel, relaxed, just calm. It's one thing to calm me down. A lot of times when I'm stressed out and stuff, I'll just open up a piece of paper and just draw anything that this first thing that pops in my head. Just, put it on the paper. It is. It's kind of like an exercise for my mind. When I'm just so stressed out, when I'm doing this ton of stuff all at once, it's just sometimes I just need to sit down, and that's where I've realized that's where my best drawings come from. It's when I'm most stressed out, I just start drawing, just anything, and they turn out this, pretty nice actually, and like I said, sometimes if I'm even depressed, which I'm never hardly ever depressed, but if I do the same thing. It's just, everybody should do it, actually. It's just, it's a good thing to do, calm yourself down and just, relax. The best place to do it, would be, outside, out in the, nature, where you can feel the breeze of the air and just feel the surrounding around you.